After a year and a half of living full-time van life throughout the United States, we finally decided to cross the border. Sit back and enjoy as we take you along our van life journey through Baja, Mexico. That's right, we're going to Mexico, baby. We're so excited to get out of the USA and explore what beautiful Mexico has to offer. So we asked our following if they would feel comfortable going to Mexico, and we got a bunch of different responses. After talking to a bunch of other van lifers who've recently been to Baja, we decided to take the risk. So our plan is to travel down through Baja. We're gonna spend about a total of 3 to 4 weeks. We're gonna go down, spend a week or so in Cabo, and come back up again. So we're really excited to show you the tips and tricks we did along the way to stay safe and come along our journey. Viva la Mexico, baby. We decided to cross the border at the Mexicali entrance. We got in early around 8 a.m., so to skip the long lines. Make sure to bring your passports, entry papers with the purchase receipt, and be sure to buy Mexican car insurance. We did it! We're inside Mexico. Getting in was a piece of cake, except for a little freak accident that happened when the guy was opening our upper cabinet and our coffee concentrate was not put away properly by someone.
Sorry.
Completely spilled and shattered. So just make sure all your stuff is nice and secure in your cabinets. They're gonna go through a little bit of your stuff, but it should be really easy getting in. Getting out's a little bit different situation, so just make sure you come prepared with all your paperwork. Our first stop, San Felipe, just 2 hours south of the Mexicali border. There's plenty of great RV options you can choose from that provide bathrooms, showers, and water fill-ups. And it should only run you about $25 or less a night. Without a doubt, the main benefit of camping in Baja are the stunning beachfront campsites. But be mindful of the sand. Once we arrived to our first stop, we immediately got our van stuck. Luckily, we purchased these traction boards for this very purpose, and some friendly RV neighbors helped us get our baby out in no time. Also, something to note are a good set of all-terrain tires. So before you venture out onto the sand, make sure to walk the area to find a secure place to park. Get ready to be surrounded by lots of cute dogs and stellar sunsets.
Look how cute you are.
As we were enjoying sunset, a very strange and amazing thing happened. Check this out. Mexico is amazing. Last night, some random people came up to Sunny and I, and they're like, "Hey, nice van. I think we follow you on Instagram. Want to come hang out with us? We're with a whole bunch of other vans." So we just stayed the night on this beautiful beach with the van crew. All of our dreams are coming true. And it's only day 1 in Mexico. Only one day into our trip, we had a slight change of plans and decided to go camp with a squad of van lifers who invited us to their spot just 10 minutes away. We followed the coordinates they sent us, which took us to this very bumpy, sandy path. And next thing you know, we were in the middle of the sand dunes. But ended up getting out, finding them, and settling in for the night around a campfire with other van lifers. Totally worth it. Call it good luck, but if you can caravan through Baja with a group, we'd highly recommend that. Overall, you're gonna feel safer, and it's so much fun. So grateful to our friends for inviting us to head to our next location. Working our way further down south, one of the main things you'll want to keep an eye out for are potholes. But once you get to the 5, you can enjoy the road as they just repaved their main highway. If you're around half full on your gas, be sure to stop at every gas station because you never know when you'll come across the next one. And be prepared for 0 cell service or Wi-Fi. Feeling completely detached from society, we arrived to our new camp spot for the night and went to search for the hot springs before sunset. Try to go around 3 to 6 p.m. when the tide is high, otherwise it'll be too hot to get in. Dang, Mexican sunsets will surely take your breath away. We said our goodbyes to the van life caravan and continued working our way down Baja. We decided to stop in Guerrero Negro. Luckily for us, this small town is known for their incredible whale watching, but first we finally get to taste our first bite of authentic Mexican food. This is what they recommended. We just told them to make us their favorite thing. How is it?
Perfecto.
So we're finally connected again to some Wi-Fi and cell service. Gonna get some work done and then go see the whales in the morning. So excited. Good morning, guys. So we are on our way to go whale watching. We have about an hour drive till we get to the boat, and hopefully seeing some whales is in the cards today. It's about an hour drive to get to the boat, and you'll pass the salt refinery that Guerrero Negro is known for. We're here. We've made it.
Bunch of whales.
Turns out the whales didn't make it hard for us. Only 1 minute after we got there, we were immediately surrounded. I know, yeah, he's right under it. And one was curious and friendly enough to come say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Oh, you touched a whale, baby.
Truly a humbling and connecting experience we will never forget. As we continue our way down Baja, it's important to prepare you for what to expect on the roads. Once you get onto the 5, you'll mostly be on smooth, recently paved roads. What you'll want to look out for are wild cows and speed bumps that come out of nowhere, so stay alert and avoid driving at night. After 5 hours of driving and making a pit stop to check out an old mission along the way, we finally arrived to the beach I've been so excited for, Playa el Requesón. Just expect when you come to Baja, there is like a whole middle chunk of it where you're just not going to have any service or reception. So
Yeah, La Paz to Guerrero Negro, and then from Guerrero Negro all the way up to Ensenada, it's like basically no service the entire time.
Yeah, so if you're working like us, just make sure you have some days off for driving, dedicated driving with no signal. Okay, so pro tip, don't forget to bring in as much sunscreen as you possibly can.
You're close to the equator, so you burn quick.
Yeah, we've gone through like 5 different sunscreen bottles, so bring all the sunscreen. Playa el Requesón is completely isolated. No Wi-Fi, no cell service, but killer views and incredible beaches. We recommend spending some time here as it is absolutely beautiful and the epitome of relaxation. Okay, next up, we wanted to talk about the 2 apps you absolutely have to have when you come down to Baja.
Yeah, so number 1 is Google Maps, but you have to download the map you need to your phone so that when there's no service, you still have a basic map to get you around, look up directions, and actually still find things like restaurants and gas stations.
This will help you not get lost. Very important.
Yeah, so we still know where we are now, even without service. And Google Translate is the other app, and that helps you with real-time transcription, taking pictures of menus, doing translations from English to Spanish to kind of get you through those tough conversations when you can't remember how to say something or if you don't speak any Spanish at all. Google Translate, you can also save the language you need locally, so we have Spanish to English translations.
Let's talk about what we do for Wi-Fi on the road.
Yeah, so this little device is called a Skyroam. I was in a pinch because we were basically leaving for Mexico in a couple days and I didn't know what I was gonna do. This is like a hotspot in the States, except it's global, and so we can actually travel to multiple countries and get Wi-Fi, and it's 4G, and so we've had service, I would say probably 50% of the time in Mexico. Right now we don't have it. Most places that are remote like this are not gonna have service, but it's 100 US a month for 20 gigabytes, which is expensive, but again, it's extremely easy, plug and play, and in a pinch, it was a perfect solution for us.
Next stop, La Paz. We only stayed 1 night here as a quick stopping point to the next beachfront campsite. But before we left, we made sure to get a taste of this beach town. We went to a restaurant where we were the only Americans there. We ordered Baja fish and shrimp tacos, along with fresh ceviche and a margarita, literally in heaven. If you stay here, be sure to pay for RV parking at a gated campsite with good reviews. We heard the Walmart parking lot at La Paz has had many van break-ins.
Yeah, so we had a long drive day. I think it was 6 hours, which in Baja is actually super stressful. I get really tense because of all the cows and all the speed bumps.
Yeah, all the cows.
It's actually extremely stressful. So now we're just gonna kick it, relax, and then we'll be on the coast tomorrow on the beach. Super excited.
I can't wait for that because it has been getting pretty hot inland as well.
Yeah, inland is about 95, coast is 75, so big difference.
All right, night guys. Just a few hours south of La Paz is a beautiful beach town called Los Barriles, known for their world-renowned windsurfing. So we have been camped out at this amazing RV campground in Los Barriles. It is so beautiful, beachfront. They have amazing bathrooms, a washing machine, and really nice showers. And I just kind of wanted to take you through what a night in the van looks like. Let's go. So on nights in, we like to just cook some yummy food, listen to some music, and enjoy the amazing views we get straight from the van. So we just finished dinner. I'm gonna get started on the dishes. I like to get started right away. And then wrote down our chores we have to do before we leave this beautiful campsite tomorrow. And we're setting up the movie projector. It's our favorite thing to just chill, watch a show. What are you watching, babe?
Formula One.
His favorite show on Netflix. If you know, you know. We had great Wi-Fi, loved our campsite, nearby activities, and restaurants. Definitely high on our list of ideal places to retire. After a few weeks of making our way down the coast, we finally arrived to Cabo. We actually couldn't find anywhere to park the van overnight, so we decided to splurge and book a hotel for the weekend for my birthday. We stayed at the Cabo, which is a 5-star hotel and has gated parking, so we felt like our van would be safe and secure for us to leave her. Not gonna lie, it sure is nice to treat yourself from time to time when you're living full-time in a van. Come check out our room. Definitely a welcomed and fun change of pace for us. We get a pool and we have room service and we have all this space, but there are some downsides. Like we have to buy these bottles of water just so that we have clean drinking water. We can't do any of our own cooking, so we're basically just spending a lot more money than we normally would be in the van. All right, let's go check out Cabo. One of the first things we did was get a boat ride to Lovers Beach and Pavilion Rock, a small yet beautiful beach known for its incredible sights and snorkeling. On our way back to the hotel, we decided to grab some dinner on the beach and enjoy some delicious food and the sunset. The beaches of Cabo are full of local vendors selling anything from jewelry to hats, and you can even get your hair braided. It's happening! Getting my hair did! Guys, I'm in heaven. I'm so nervous! Here we go. Wish us luck. Oh my god.
Just got off the swing.
We couldn't film it, but holy crap, guys.
We made it. Look where we're
Oh
at.
my god, I'm like shaking. So we were all done at the adventure park thing and we had a great time, and then we accidentally took the wrong road out and got ourselves royally stuck. Send help. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. That was the most stuck we've ever been.
Hopefully the most stuck we'll ever be.
That was so terrifying. There is no way we would have gone out there without
Help.
all those guys.
So what happened, babe?
So we went down the wrong road.
It was the ATV road, not the car road, which are next to each other and not really marked well.
And then we realized, we're like, oh no, we don't want to get too far because then we will get stuck. So then we turned around, and then as we were doing the turnaround, we just
Got stuck.
fully took up the whole
Road.
the whole road. Our back tires were gonna fall off and be off a cliff. Our front tires were up
Into
against
a
this
sand
mound. We couldn't get out.
I wedged it perfectly.
Wow.
But we dug out, we had a caterpillar, we used our little winch, they pulled us, we dug a lot of dirt, moved a lot of dirt, and we're back on the road.
I cannot speak more highly of that company, Wildlife Canyon Adventure, for how amazing they were of getting us out, and also throughout the whole day, just
Blown away.
the customer service was just amazing. The place itself is very touristy, so if you don't want a touristy experience, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to do a whole bunch of activities in just one day at a lower cost than paying for them separately, I would highly recommend it, and you're gonna have an amazing experience with the customer service, and the whole grounds is really beautiful. So I would definitely recommend it.
Live to tell a tale. We'll be back, probably just not in the van to get stuck.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what tomorrow has in store. After a long day, we went to find some much needed massages. Definitely one of the main perks of visiting Mexico is being able to get an amazing hour-long massage for only $25.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Luna. Happy birthday to you. Hey, you awake?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, baby.
Hello?
How
Yes.
did you like it?
Perfecto.
And you put some.
For dinner, we headed to this Mexican restaurant that has amazing reviews called Edith's. Highly recommend, but make sure to get a reservation in advance because it does get really crowded on the weekends. We decided to take a last-minute flight to Puerto Vallarta for the weekend to check out some of the mainland. If you have an opportunity to go, you'll enjoy the thick jungle terrain, wildlife, food, and above all, their sunsets. Woo! So we are back from Puerto Vallarta, just flew into Cabo. I was so freaking happy to see our van safe and sound at the airport parking lot we had her at. So that was amazing. Somebody needs a freaking haircut too, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, letting it grow out, but we did love the mainland. The mainland is so beautiful, jungle, completely different vibe, and we would love to go back one day in the van, so we're considering it. Could go either way, but I'm leaning towards going someday.
TBD. So now we're going to be headed to Cerritos Beach. It's a small little beach town off the Pacific side, so let's go check her out. Cerritos Beach is a small, cute surf town just 15 minutes south of a larger town called Todos Santos. That's definitely worth checking out. We stayed at an awesome RV spot with full hookups, including water. There's a variety of local restaurants to check out around here. We enjoyed an evening planning out our wedding and firebrick pizza. So we're doing one of our favorite things, which is having movie night. Alright, so we are doing chores today before we get on the road to go to La Paz. So for our chores, I take out the trash, the dishes, sweep, and Sunny goes and refills our water and cleans our toilet. So let's go check out the water situation.
I know we're running low. We've been in Mexico like 3 or 4 weeks. And essentially we just need to get our hose out, which is right here. And then I also need the filter. So all we really have to do is get the filter screwed in, pretty easy, and then hook up the hose. So we're actually not going to be drinking this water. It's not safe because we're pulling it from kind of just a tap in Mexico. We're filtering it. We're just going to use it for dishes and showering, and we'll still have to buy filtered water because we don't want to get sick. Now all you have to do is hook up the hose. Sweet. Turn it on. 3, 2, 1, go. Last but not least, the toilet. Let's go do it. Right now it's extremely full. So I basically take the top off like this. And the top's actually full of water. Let's see. So this one's the clean side. So I'm just gonna leave the clean one. Clean water in there. Now I make sure this is closed so that when I lift it, it doesn't spill.
Has it ever happened?
No. And then we go empty it and that's it. All done.
How was it?
Easy.
All right, so we are finally leaving our little oasis in Cerritos, and we're gonna make our way up to La Paz. We're just gonna stop there for a night. We're gonna stock up on groceries to get us through the rest of our travels.
Yeah, we actually have a wedding to get to. Our wedding.
Woo!
So we have to get back to the States.
Yeah, I've been planning the wedding since we've been in here in Mexico, so really excited to get back, but that basically means the next week is going to be like just driving.
A whole lot of driving. Baja's big, it's long. So
Yes.
buckle up.
Buckle up. After Playa El Coyote, we made our way back through Guero Negro for the night, then had a 7-hour drive ahead of us. Our last big stop before heading up to the border was Guadalupe, because they're known for their incredible wineries and vineyards. We were also lucky enough to stay the night with some friends at the LA Cito Winery. All right, so we are just 3 miles away from the border. Which border are we doing? Tecate border. And we're really sad to be leaving this amazing place.
Definitely a bummer.
Yeah.
It's been a sanctuary.
It's been such a beautiful, positive experience. We've been here for a little over a month, so it is time for us to get back. I mean, we have our wedding, so we are looking forward to a lot of things coming up, but Mexico really absolutely blew me away.
Hospitality, the food, the nature, the sights, this is just beautiful, amazing, wonderful place.
We could not recommend it enough. I had all these fears coming. So many people were telling me different things and why I shouldn't go and why it's really scary. And you know, if you're aware of your surroundings, plan ahead, play by a few rules. Some of our rules were to not be driving at night, to be staying at campsites that had good ratings, things like that. We had no issues and just had the best experience. So I think that there is a way to go and to explore Mexico and do it safely and have an amazing time.
Adios, Mexico!
Adios, Mexico!